All right. Welcome, everybody. We're here at Bluff School field here in Bluffs, Illinois for the West Central Cougars junior high baseball team. Going to battle it out against the Virginia Redbirds. So this is our first broadcast of the year. So we'll see how it goes, right? We're dusting the equipment off and see how it goes. I know this is West Central's first game of the year. I'm not sure about Virginia, how many games they've had. Not real sure, but we're excited to get back on the mics and see what we can do here today. This is Aaron Liddig, by the way. I've got the one and only Denny Vortman with me as well.
Yeah, it is our first game of the year, so just like everybody, we're rusty, and no bad comments left in the YouTube page, right? We're volunteers still.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten big enough to get paid, so.
Constructive comments are great.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. So, nice day for baseball, too. Not too hot out. Don't have to worry about sun in anybody's eyes. It's going to be a great day today, so we're excited to get started. I know, let's see here. So, we're going to be in the bottom half of the first. The lineup for Virginia looks like number 6, Miller, leading off and playing catcher. Number 3, Browning as the DH. In the third spot is Vega, and he's on the mound today. We've got in the cleanup spot is Struby playing first base. Batting fifth is Thurman playing center. Sixth is Rogie playing third base. Shortstop Nethery will be at 7 spot. You got Carwile in right field, and then Bollinger at second base. So that's the starting lineup for Virginia. We'll flip over and talk about West Central here. So when West Central gets up to bat, we'll have Anthony Hance leading off the game. He's also on the mound for West Central. Parker Ettinger batting second and catching. Gabe Howard will be batting third and playing first. Thrice Kirkpatrick playing third base and hitting cleanup. Hayden Johns is in left. Tucker Arnold is playing second. In the 7 spot, Camden Wingler will be the DH, but Jackson Little will be flashing the leather at shortstop today. In the 8 spot is Ben Bangert in center field, and then in right field will be Blaine Vortman batting ninth.
Looks like we'll have Matt Olson behind the plate, and I think it's Bill Leonard out there on the base paths for the Blue Crew. Anthony Hance taking his last couple of warm-ups here, so we're going to stay right here, get started. Again, as we start this new season, this new live streaming season, we're probably going to live stream anywhere between, I don't know, depending on the tournaments that we do, 50 to 80 games, I would estimate, as we've always done. And if you would like to broadcast or advertise with us on the broadcast, you can see some of those advertising slides going through right now. The marketing class does a great job. Dakota Chumley does a great job. Amanda Vortman on the Facebook page and the social media. So if you want to advertise with us, you'll get plenty of attention, that's for sure. And I know there's some that are outside our area. But, again, remember we have the 100th Winchester tournament coming up, and we get a lot of advertisements outside of the Winchester area.
Yeah, it's a great place. You'll be able to see the stuff scrolling. One thing that we want to mention on here, too, for anybody who's listening is in that ad package, you as a fan or as a grandparent or as an aunt or an uncle or whatever, if you want to pay for an ad to put something on the video board specific to your special person, your player or whatever, you can spend some money there and get a special shout-out to whoever that is. So. And that will roll through on the screen and then also on the video board in the gym, too, just like everything else does you see on your screen now.
So I'm going to guess that this is their first game for both teams as the season started here from Monday the 15th here. First game for both of them. West Central, I talked to Coach Fuller just earlier today, 19 players. That's quite a bit more than what he had last year. Pretty young, I would say. I mean, you do have some eighth graders, eighth graders here, and Anthony Hance, the Howard boy, and others that will carry this team. But definitely going to have to throw those sixth graders out and trial by fire, I think, at some point.
All right, well, here we go. getting ready to get started here. The catcher, number 6, Miller, up to bat, and Hance going to deliver the first pitch of the season. Foul ball. One thing about this infield, the infield looks, the grass looks a little like it might be nice and thick and tall, so any ground balls are going to get slowed down here, I would imagine, pretty quick. There's no dirt paths in the baselines here either, so might actually maybe slow some runners down too, getting down the line.
Well, you can learn to take that and get up on the grass like you see Thrice Kirkpatrick already, right on that grass line.
That's strike 2 there, so Hance gets up early here. 0-2 count. Let's see what he does here to start this game off. He's in the motion. There you go, strike 3 right there. That was a little off-speed pitch. I don't know if there's a little curveball there, or is that a changeup?
Looked like a little curveball coming at us. I was blocked by the umpire a little bit, but good start for Mr. Hance.
Yeah, I wonder if we can get Mr. Olson to slide over a little bit so we can see better.
Yeah, if he could just call it from the side, that'd be great. We
right.
put ourselves here, though. It was shade at one time, and if you've ever done live streaming, you need the shade so you can see the screen. So you can flip cameras. We do have other camera angles when ball's in play. We'll do our best to keep up with play.
So this is Browning. He's DH in here, and Hance is already up in this count 0-1. Hance to deliver again. First ball of the game there. So 1-1, even up. Nice dig there by Edinger behind the plate. Hance to come back here. That was a nice pitch. Looked like another curveball there that Browning got a tip of for strike 2. So we got 1 down. Counts 1-2 here. Hance into the windup. Just a little outside there. Evens the count up 2-2. We had this young man, the Browning kid, on our Tri-County All-Star team this year, and he swings the bat pretty well.
Very athletic.
That's just a little outside there, too. So now we've worked the count to full. All right, Hance comes up. Ready to deliver this 3-2 pitch here.
Nice pitch. They say it might have been a little low, but that looked good.
Here we go. So that's first batter. Base on balls for Browning. First batter to reach base here. So now we got a runner on first, 1 out. And we've got the pitcher, number 23, Vega, stepping in the box. Hance with checking that runner very first time here. It'll be interesting to see. I know some of the kids on our team, some of the 6th graders haven't had a chance to do leadoffs and things like that. So it'll be interesting to watch those kind of growing pains through the season.
Absolutely, but I think Fuller did a nice job of, before the season even started, having some camps, in the summer and teaching some of those things. I think he was, in talking to him about a couple months ago, he realized even last year coming into this, you take for granted when you've coached at the college level and the high school level what these kids know, and he kind of got thrown into that.
Ball outside, runners going. Edinger down to second. Gets by Arnold, but Banger's doing a good job of backing it up there in center field, and the runner doesn't advance. So runner moves to second on a steal. And I think that was a ball as well.
It was.
Well, in our program, a lot of kids now these days, they play a lot of travel baseball. And the younger group here at West Central, not a lot of them have played a lot of travel, so they haven't had that leadoff experience yet.
Yeah.
So I think it's less of a thing for some people, but Hance bringing the heat up top there. Vega couldn't lay off. Looks like a big old softball coming in there when it's right at your eyes and across the plate.
I know one kid from West Central that'll take that pitch.
All right, so Hance is ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a nice outside pitch there. Good location from Hance there for the second out of the inning.
Nice job by Anthony making him swing that bat. I don't think right now, early in this game, there's been too many that has come close to touching him. Just throw strikes, kid, let him put it in play, and let your defense do the work.
All right. Stepping in the box now is number 8, Struby, playing first. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but he's got a big knee brace there. And you don't see it a whole lot, but he tore his ACL as a youngster.
Wow.
And I believe, I hope I'm not speaking out of school. I'm pretty sure he tore his ACL. So hopefully he makes a nice, strong recovery. Good to see him out here on the field. Hance is ahead here in the count with 1 strike.
Well, we both know how that feels, as we both have tore. There's 3 ACL tears here in this back here.
Yeah.
I had a doctor once just kind of be baffled that I had done both of mine. He always thought it was a female injury. I don't know if he was taking a shot at me at the time or.
I don't know. I don't think so. Definitely not. He's just glad you're giving him business, I think.
Yeah.
All right, runner on second here. Hance is ahead in the count here to Struby with an 0-2 count. Let's see what he brings here and see if he can get out of this inning. Strike 3, a nice outside pitch. So that'll be the end of the inning. The Virginia Redbirds strand 1, and we'll come back with the bottom half of the first. Okay, we're back here, ready for the bottom half of the first inning. So, like I said earlier, leading us off here will be Anthony Hance, Cooper Ettinger, and then Gabe Howard. So, and then Thrice Kirkpatrick waiting patiently in the hole down there to get a crack at it. So, Vega is on the mound for Virginia as Hance steps in. First pitch is a strike.
Yeah, it looks like we've lost our center field camera, so we're just going to have to go with 2 until we can get somebody out there to fix that. So
this is probably our first. We've never done a game here, right?
yeah, we're trying to figure Bluffs out. If you live in Bluffs, you know signals aren't the greatest thing, so we're trying to figure out how to work our hot spots and things like that. But we'll get her figured out.
All right, counts 1-1 here. Vega A little high and inside here for ball 2. Vega for Cants pops one up to the third baseman here. He's under it. Catches it for the first out of the inning there. So I want to see who that is. All right, so that's Rogie. That's Rogie at third base making that play. So that's one out. And Ettinger steps in here. Takes a big rip at the first pitch there, strike 1. Vega into the windup. Another nice pitch right down the middle. Ettinger swings and misses. I think it probably has something to do with the fact that he's got red batting gloves and a red helmet on.
Yeah, I knew you'd be all over that style thing.
I'm not sure what we're doing here. Vega with the ball there, so takes one a little high. Looks like he tried to throw something off speed there. So counts 1 and 2 here in Vega's favor. And a high strike there the Ettinger swings at for strike 3. So that's out number 2 as Gabe Howard steps up. 0-0. He looks a lot like some of the seniors we have.
Yeah. Of course, he'll be the focal point of the basketball season as well. You know, good player for our 8th grade squad this year.
Yeah.
But you're right. He is a well-developed young man.
Can't tell a lot of difference between him and the umpire. So 1-1 here.
Couldn't ask for a better leader, though. If you see Gabe, you know, you see him in practice. He's always positive, helping the youngsters out. I know my 6th grader looks up to him, so good kid to have around.
Ooh, check swing there. Way to hold up on that pitch. It's just a little bit outside. So we got 2 outs here. It's the bottom of the first. Score is 0-0. I should be updating that more. We don't have a picture in there of the scoreboard. So, all right, now counts even at 2 and 2. Again, 2 outs. And Vega here in his windup. This pitch to Howard. Nice curveball there. The Howard swings and misses. So that is going to be out number 3. And we're going to come back for the top half of the second inning. 0-0 going. All right, we're back here for the top of the second inning here. So here we are. It's top of second, score 0-0. And so for Virginia here, we're going to have the center fielder Thurman, third baseman Rogie, and shortstop Nethery here as the first three batters for Virginia. Hanson to wind up. First pitch ball just a little high. So I know Denny's out trying to fix that camera in center field, so hopefully we'll be able to get that thing running again. We'll be able to have some video of the plate. As soon as we get that available, we'll get it back to you. All right, so that was a ball there. Hants were 1-1 here. Strike two, swing and a miss there by Thurman. Hants to deliver here for strike three. So that'll be the third strikeout of the game for Hants. Stepping in now is third baseman Rogie. One out here. Still score 0-0. Hants for the first pitch here to Rogie. Right down the middle, swing and a miss. Hants doing a real nice job here of just keeping the ball around the plate. He's changing speeds pretty nicely, fastball and throwing some off-speed stuff, keeping him off balance a little bit. So, strike two. I really like the pace at which Hants is pitching here. He's not in a big rush, taking deep breaths, kind of staying focused, doing a real good job of just having a nice rhythm. We got a foul ball off back straight behind. So nice job of Rogie. If that was that would have been close. It was high and just a little bit outside. Might have been on the edge of that strike zone. Nice job of flipping the hands out there and fighting it off to stay alive. Hants is ahead here, 0-2. Rogie hits a bomb into right field. Vortman unable to make the play. He gets to it, hits a cutoff. Vortman unable to make the play. He gets to it, hits a cutoff. Just kind of joining us. I don't know how many people are coming in and out, but we are definitely have some connection issues. And we don't have a good picture of from center field to be able to see the pitcher and the batter. We're working on that, though. All right, so Hants is ahead here, 0-2. Working from the stretch here. He delivers to Nethery. Foul ball right straight back. Another nice job of staying alive still. 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Virginia, or no runs. Virginia has a runner on second. Little off-speed pitch high. Another he takes. All right, so we got Rogie on second. Nethery up here. Jackson Little bouncing in and out there at short, trying to hold him close at second. Hants with the pitch outside that gets by Ettinger. Rogie advances to third. So Rogie advances third on the wild pitch. That takes the count to 2-2. We got 1 out here. Runner on third. So Winfield's probably going to just take a quick look at the runner at third if there's a ball in the infield, and then try and get this out. Hance delivers. Strike three right there, right on the out in the second. Hance, long pause in his motion here. Delivers that pitch just a bit outside. And this is a right fielder, Carwile, that's up. I hope I'm saying that right. And we've got Rogie on third base here. Counts 1-1. Hance comes set. Low pitch. Ooh, wow. So Ettinger picked that ball in the dirt and then comes up throwing to third, down to Kirkpatrick, and Rogie didn't get back there real quick and about had a chance at him there. Nice throw by Ettinger. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. Timeout by the batter here. Hance is, he's mixing up his timing. So sometimes he's coming set and then going right into his motion and threatening there. Had a runner get to third base with 2 outs, and Hance does a good job of battling. So they got out of that inning unscathed. We'll be back here in just a little bit for the bottom half of the second inning. It's 0-0. All right. We are back here for the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Cougars is third baseman Thrice Kirkpatrick. First pitch here, he fouls it straight back. Thrice is a 6th grader. Getting a start here today. So again, here we are, bottom of second. No score. And we've got Vega still on the mound, so no major changes. I think that we were able to get the center field camera back up and running. So at least we'll have that view. We've lost another camera in the meantime, but again, Denny's out there working to try and make things work as best we can here in terms of video here. So just not a lot of great signal here. All right, so that's a nice curveball from Vega to get Kirkpatrick looking. All right, so we got, again, it's the bottom of second. No score in this ball game. 2 outs here. Tucker Arnold in to face Vega. First pitch is a ball, just a little bit low, it looks like. Arnold's playing second base today for the Cougars. Number 23, Vega, into his windup for a strike. Just a little low for ball 2. Arnold squares the bunt, pulls it back in time for ball 3. Three and one count, ball 4. All right, so the Cougars with their first base runner. That'll bring up the DH, Camden Wingler, number 33 in the 7 spot here. 2 outs. Tucker Arnold, first base runner of the game. That's a wild pitch. Arnold's going to head to second, round it, and look. First pitch ball there. All right. It's a pretty decent shot here. All right, so we got Arnold at second. 2 outs here. Score 0-0 still. Yeah, there we go. So what happened there, and I noticed it in the middle, as Arnold was going to second on the wild pitch, he rounded the bag, and the shortstop was standing right in the baseline, and he rounded it. And so the field umpire just gave him third base, and then the umpires converge and talk, and then they send him back. So not real sure. Maybe you have to actually tie, So that pitch is ball, a little bit outside. Counts 2-2. Wingler's got a chance to get something going here. Strike 3 for out number 3. All right, so that'll be the end of the second. The score is still 0-0. The Cougars strand 1, and we'll be back for the top of the 3rd inning. All right, we're back here for the top of the 3rd here. And so we've got the second baseman, Ballinger. I think that's how you say it. I'm not getting any of it right, I don't think. I was told once and I forgot. But I know that I had him on my Tri-County All-Star team, and I was super impressed with him the whole time. Great kid. Real skilled player, too. So he's leading it off, and then we'll go back to the top with Miller and Browning. So here we are in the 3rd. Counts 1-1. Still no score. That delivery there from Hance is a little high. All right, Hanson the wind up here. Strike 2. Nice pitch there from Hans, just on that outside corner. Tough one to swing at, tough one to take. It's a good pitch. All right, counts even here. Top of the third, no score. Little breaking ball that Bollinger fights off, fouls down the first base line. Hanging tough here. All right, 2-2. Hanson to the windup. Just a little bit low. Take the count to full here, 3-2. All right, full count. Hans with the pitch. Nice pitch, fouled off there. Ballinger's hanging tough in here, like new kids on the block. Hopefully somebody remembers them that's listening. All right, we're back. Here we go. Hanson the windup. Nice pitch, ground ball to short. Jack Little fields it, gets it to first. Bad throw. It gets by Gabe Howard, but the fence isn't that far over there, so he's not able to advance. So Ballinger will reach on an air, and we'll go back to the top of the lineup now. And man, I wish I knew. We've got a runner in here for Virginia. But I don't know. Can you see what number that is, Denny? Is that 2?
Looks, yeah. You probably have better eyes than I do.
I doubt it. I think that's number 2. If that's the case, it would be Grayson Embley that is in to run it first here. So we're back to the top with the catcher Miller. Nobody out, bottom of the third, no run scored. Hans checks him. Throw over to first, doesn't get him. Young man's been in the game for 15 seconds, and he's already dirty. I like it.
That's right. You saw Coach Struby kind of laugh as that one came over like a rocket. He had to be awake right off the bat.
Hans to deliver here. He squares the bunt. Foul tip that takes Ettinger right in the face. He looks a little dizzy now. I'm kidding. That's just how he always looks.
Yeah. Just like his mom.
I've lost track here of what the count is. That's just the first pitch. Okay. All right, here we are. Third, we got Virginia has a runner on first. Still no score. Hands to check again. There's, I'm pretty sure Gabe doesn't have a complex about it, so I don't want to talk about it all the time. But I wish we could get a good camera shot of Embley standing next to Howard over there. Next time they're close, squares the bunt again. He gets this one down. Nice bunt. Hans bare hands it and gets the out at first.
Nice play all the way around. Virginia was playing small ball there, gets the bunt down, but also a nice job by Anthony filling his position and getting him out. Well, I missed the camera shot. Obviously, he's on second base now, but
yeah, that's all right.
We can see his number now. It is 2, so it's good guessing.
All right, so that's one out. Embley is at second base here, and Browning is up to bat. Nice pitch by Hans for the first strike of this at-bat. So, again, I'm trying to just make sure that I keep remembering to update everybody. No runs scored here, so it's 0-0 in the top of the third. We got one out, and the count on this batter is now 1-1. Again, Hans is doing a really nice job of just really painting this outside part of the plate over here to these right-handed hitters. He's staying out there. You know, if they're not swinging at some, he's calling some of them strikes, and he's doing a real nice job of staying out there. There's a good pitch there. Fit. All right, so kind of a slow roller to second. That Browning does a great job of hustling down the base paths. Our second baseman bobbled it a little bit, wasn't able to get him. So that advances Embley to third. Browning is at first on an error of the second baseman there. So we got one out. The pitcher Vega now up. Virginia threatening here. Runners on first and third. With Vega up, who his last at bat struck out. Coach Fuller shouting out instructions to his defense here on what to do. So let's see what Hans can do here in terms of buckling down and maybe helping himself here. Hans to deliver. First pitch strike. Nice throw there by Ettinger. Coach Fuller's right. So obviously happens a lot. Runner on first and third. The guy on first, Browning, steals. Ettinger makes a nice throw, but we didn't really have anybody covering to be able to get him out. Fortunately, the guy from third didn't advance. So now they got second and third, Virginia does, with one out. That was a strike to Vega, so Hans is ahead in the count here. Hans from the stretch. Nobody going there. Pass ball. All that went kind of weird, too, because I happened to see that Vega tried to call timeout just as Hans got into his and it wasn't awarded to him by the home plate ump. And then wild pitch, got crazy good hustle there by Ettinger. So counts 1-1. Hans looking in to get the sign here, I presume. His delivery just a bit high. Ettinger with another snap throw down to third. And that one was just a little bit offline, but Kirkpatrick did a nice job of getting to the foul side of the bag and making that play. So the count's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to Vega. 1 out here. Runners on second and third for Virginia. And the batter calls time. I've mentioned it a couple times. Hans is just kind of switching up his tempo every now and again in terms of, like, he'll stand there in that kind of set position for a little bit longer. Sometimes he'll get there and go right to pitching, which I like it. That one's just a little inside. Another snap throw to third by Ettinger. So that takes the count to 3-1. So Hans is going to stick in here and get the sign. Second and third for Virginia. 1 out. Vega calls timeout again. We're playing a little cat and mouse game here in terms of this timeout stuff. Which, you know, the batter's right. If he doesn't feel comfortable in there, he can call a timeout as long as it's awarded by the ump. Vega to deliver. That's a strike. That's a good comeback pitch right there.
And on the other side of things, it's good for Mr. Hans, changing things up a little bit, making that batter feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
that's part of it.
All right, so we got a full count here. 1 out. Runners on second and third. Hans comes set. And the delivery. Just a bit outside, so we're going to get a base on balls there.
And we'll get a mound visit from Coach Fuller, but that's not a bad thing. You don't want to groove something where he gets something good to hit. Still bases loaded, force out anywhere now. He can talk to his infielder and his pitchers here. Going to get another courtesy runner. That's think he said number 7.
Number 7 would be Logan Van Meter. Logan Van Meter is going to courtesy run for the pitcher, Vega. All right, so a couple of errors in this inning for the Cougars that have led to the base runners and a walk. So a couple errors and a walk. All things you want to try and avoid. If you put the ball in play, you want to be able to make a play, and that's, as a pitcher, that's what you're kind of striving to do. Throw good enough strikes where you can make them put the ball in play, and then make some plays. But we haven't done that. But we'll see here. So bases are loaded. Again, it's the top of the 3rd inning. Virginia has the bases loaded with 1 out. Looking to really have a chance here to kind of break this open a little bit. So the hitter is first baseman Struby. And Hance is going to go back into the windup here, get out of the stretch, back into the windup. And he makes his first delivery. Just a bit inside, ball 1. It's a good pitch. He's been around the plate. He's not, not super wild. Everything's right there. That one's just a bit outside, too. So Struby goes ahead in the count here, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes.
And you can hear Coach telling him over there, don't be too fine with your pitches. Rear back. Do what you've been doing for the first 2.5 innings here.
Yep. He battled back there. He's staying on that outside corner, though, a lot. So it's just a matter of, at some point you want to get some help from the Virginia hitters in terms of swinging at some of those pitches, right? And they've done a really good job of, just kind of letting it be. Either it's a strike or it's not, and they're not really chasing a lot. So Virginia's doing a good job there. But Hance comes back with another strike there to even this count up at 2-2. He's out there concentrating. I like it. Taking some deep breaths, eyes closed, focusing. He knows he's got to come here and battle right now. There. That's another great pitch on that outside corner right there. So that's out number 2 for the inning. Hance doing a great job of really focusing, bearing down, and getting that. So 2 outs, still bases loaded. We got the center fielder Thurman up now.
And if you're the defense right now, right side especially, you better be on your toes. The way he's been putting it right there on that outside corner like you talked about, the best chance for a Virginia hitters to take it that direction. So nice job, Mr. Hance.
Yeah, he's living on that outside corner. First pitch, a strike. Battling to get out of this jam. Strike 2. All right, again, it's top of 3rd. Bases are loaded for Virginia. There's 2 outs, 2 strikes on this hitter, Thurman here. Hance seems to be settling in right here. Rip strike number 3 to get out of that inning. What a nice job by Hance to battle through some adversity there and keep runs from getting on the board. So that's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. We'll be back.
One of them's Sling Studio, one of them, and we can go Sling Studio too for a little while.
Okay, we're back here at the Bluffs baseball field for the bottom of the third inning between the West Central Cougars and Virginia Redbirds. We got no score still. Virginians threatened a couple of different times. West Central threatened a little bit last inning but didn't get any runs. So West Central in the bottom third here, leading it off is going to be the center fielder Ben Banger. Then it'll be the right fielder Blaine Vortman, and then we'll be back to the top of the lineup with Hance. So Vega still on the mound for Virginia. First pitch, a little high and outside. It's been a little bit since he's been out on the mound, so I'm sure he's not over there throwing a bullpen or wearing a jacket like John Tudor did back in the day.
John Tudor.
Remember when they used to do that?
Oh, yeah.
They'd bring them a coat. If they got on base, they'd bring them a coat to wear, a jacket out there to wear.
Yeah.
Even get to keep that arm warm. You don't do that anymore.
That's like the bullpen carts they used to have, too. You're going old school.
That should be a rule. There should be a bullpen cart.
You
Everybody
think so?
should have a bullpen cart. I mean, like in the major leagues.
Bullpen cart and back to shiny jackets.
Yeah, for sure. Banger waves at a bad one there. All right, so Ben's, this counts even up at 2-2. Vega from the windup delivers a nice pitch right down the middle. Swing and a miss by Bangert, so that will be a strikeout for the first out of the inning. That's the fourth strikeout of the game for Vega. And now we got sixth grader Blaine Vortman in here. And he rips one. Nice play by the first baseman. He rips one to first. First pitch swinging. That was one of those that was up there at the neck, too. He's not scared to swing at that neck level pitch.
He'll rip it, that's for sure.
Nice play by the first baseman, which I got to remember which one that is. That's Struby over there. I see the knee brace. Nice play there on a line drive for out number 2.
And I apologize. I'm just not in game mode yet for video. I should have been on that.
Hance steps up, hits a ground ball to the third baseman. He fields it, makes a good throw over to first for the third out of the inning. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Cougars here. Hance didn't get much of a break after throwing quite a few pitches that inning. So after 3, it's still 0-0. We'll be back. All right, we are back here for the top of the fourth. We got some changes on the West Central side here. So into pitch will be Cooper Ettinger. So then sliding into his brother's spot in the lineup will be Emerson Little taking over for Jack. But Emerson Little is behind the plate, and we got Hans who moved to shortstop. So Wingler will continue to DH in that 7 spot, but Jack Little will be out, Emerson's in, Hans is at short. I think we're good here. So we are back to the top here. So we've got Rogie leading it off for Virginia here in the top of the 4th. Counts 1-1 here. Another ball there. So far, Ettinger's got a different pace than what Hans does. He catches it, gets back up there, and goes. There's a foul ball right up over by us. So Rogie evens that count up at 2-2. Trying to throw a curveball there. Got away from him a little bit, so that'll take the count to full. Again, 0-0 on the top of 4. Full count here to Rogie. I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, it was a hit right in front of the plate. Emerson picked it up and made the out. What you'd like your first baseman to do there is Gabe is call inside that diamond.
Yeah.
So he gives him a target. But Emerson threw over the top of him and good enough.
Yeah, nice heads-up play there by the catcher there to just hop up and go ahead and make the play, you know, instead of just not – because even watching it, I couldn't tell if it was fair or foul.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice off-speed pitch there. So this is a shortstop. Nethery up here. Got 1 out. Sorry, I'm catching up on my book. I'm a male. I'm not very good at multitasking sometimes. So, all right. So let me get caught back up. We got the shortstop Nethery up here. It's 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the 4th. Still no score. Ettinger a little wide there. Looks like he's having trouble finding that zone. But I also,
if you tie his shoe, it'd help him a little bit.
Yeah, tie his shoe. There's a nice inside pitch there. Gets Nethery swinging.
Cooper, another one of those, just like Hans. You're younger, but he's going to be one of those guys we're going to rely on to eat up some innings for us.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice pitcher.
Just a little high there. So he issues his first walk. So 1 out here. And this will be Carwile, the right fielder, number 12. So it's Nethery at first now. We got 1 out. Coach Fuller coming out talking a little bit with his catcher, who, by the way, is a 6th grader. So, all right. Base runner here for Virginia. Ettinger first pitch is just a little in the dirt, squirts away from Little, and Nethery will advance to second. So that takes the force out of play here, and Ettinger's going to be working here to try and find the zone here. So we got a runner on second, Carwile up. Swing and a foul ball there. So that's a 1-1 count. It's going to end up being a barn burner here, hopefully. Oh, boy. Ettinger with a pickoff play to second. Kind of surprised me. I let out an oh boy because I didn't know if they were ready for it. I don't think I ever heard Jack Buck do that.
No. A little more professional than us.
Just a bit outside there for Ettinger as well. All right, so 2-1, 1 out. Runner on second for Virginia. Top of 4. No score yet in this game. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Count's even at 2-2. Ettinger just a bit outside there. Takes this to a full count. Carwile's worked it. And we apparently have a dog parade behind us, if you can hear that. I'm sorry. We got. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever been to the Bluff Park, but everything is backed right up to people's backyards. So sometimes the man's best friend doesn't like people being this close, I guess.
Yep.
Pitch, ball hit, pop fly into a double play there. I couldn't see all that, but hits kind of a lazy looper right to second base. Arnold makes the play, and the base runner Nethery never got back. He kind of took off, makes a double play to end the inning. So that is some excellent work there to get us out of trouble one more time. We will come back for the bottom of the 4th. All right, we are back here for the bottom of the 4th inning in this pitcher's duel between the West Central Cougars and the Virginia Redbirds. It's 0-0 going into the bottom of the 4th. Vega is still on the mound, throwing a real nice game here for Virginia. But here come for the West Central Cougars. We got Ettinger leading it off, Howard, and then Kirkpatrick. So first pitch to Ettinger to lead it off. He rips one into center. Center fielder makes a nice play going into the gap. Nice play there by that center fielder. I got to figure out who that is. That's Thurman out there. Nice play. Good rip by Ettinger. Good play by the center fielder. All right, so that'll bring first baseman Gabe Howard up. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch to him's a little high and inside, so he gets ahead in the count. Vega in the windup. First delivery. Another little high pitch to Howard, so he gets ahead here. In the count, 2-0. Vega just a bit outside, so that's ball number 3. I'm looking down at Coach Fuller to see if I saw the fist, but I didn't see it.
The old B-dog fist?
Yeah. Thrice's mullet was in the way. I couldn't see. I'm guessing he's getting a take sign. Ball 4. So we're going to get a base runner here. So Howard will be at first. One thing that I forgot to mention here, we should absolutely, is helping Coach Fuller this year. In his second year of coaching junior high baseball here, we got a couple of his high school players. Dalton Hutton and the man, KK Meyer, Cole Meyer, Caden Meyer, sorry, Cole. He's probably not the first time he's ever been called his brother's name. So Caden's down there coaching first base, helping Coach Fuller out, and Dalton's holding it down over in the dugout for him. So, all right, first pitch to Kirkpatrick here is a ball.
I know most of them weren't doing anything in the fall, so he wanted to keep them around. Neither one play football, so and both of them very good baseball players. So good job by Coach Fuller. If you've watched any of West Central or Little League, you're going to see Coach Fuller all around. He's involved in the Little League. He's getting some travel baseball together. He's got his heart in the right spot. He's really trying to build not only his junior high programs, but he's an assistant varsity baseball coach with Mr. DeWitt. So, look for good things out of West Central. As like I said, he's put his heart and soul into this and does a great job with these youngsters, and I expect to see the benefits of this as we start moving through the years.
Yeah, for sure. Excited about what we got coming up and the people we have leading the program. So Kirkpatrick's works this count to 3-0, so he's ahead here. Vega's starting to maybe lose a little steam. Throws a strike there, and Kirkpatrick went after it. Which, all right, let's go. It's 0-0, I guess. Let's fire away.
And again, another staple of Coach Fuller. Let her rip. These guys are going to swing. Right now, they're trying to figure out the strike zone, but as you noticed, a couple of our players swinging at some pretty wild ones. But his philosophy is, he'll take it. We can always figure the zone out. But he doesn't like him sitting with it on the shoulder on strike 3. So
nope. Well, Vegas battled back here, throwing 2 strikes in a row, and Patrick swung through all 3 of them. 3-0 count, and then Vega comes back and pipes in 3 strikes in a row and 3 swings and misses. So that'll take us to – that's out number 2. And that brings up the left fielder, Hayden Johns. He got some rips that first time up. So first pitch there was a strike. Swing and a miss. So we still got Gabe Howard on first. Nice play there by the catcher. He's not that tall, and he made a nice play there to. It's not easy to hop up like that and move to the side at the same time behind the plate. Vega throws pretty hard. I mean, it's a good play. So again, 0-0, bottom of 4, 2 outs. West Central has a runner on first. Johns takes that one. So it's 1-2. Vega from the stretch. A high swing and a miss. That'll do it. That'll be the end of the inning. High pitch there, swing and a miss. All right, so that'll be 3. We had stranded a runner there, and we'll be back. All right, we're here for top of 5 here. Still a scoreless game. Vega doing a great job on Virginia's side of throwing a lot of strikes. He's working on, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts. Anyway, we're top of 5. Ettinger on the mound for West Central. Still 0-0. Leading it off for Virginia's Ballinger. First pitch, swing and a miss. Second pitch, just a little high. Counts 1-1. Yeah, there's definitely a different pace to the way Ettinger goes at it. He catches it, gets back up there, and gets right going. That's ball 3 in the dirt. Just squirts by the catcher a little bit.
I got a tent in the truck. I'll probably have to pull it here.
All right, counts 3-1.
Yeah, I'm fine for now. Thank you, though.
Just a little bit up, so that'll be a 5-pitch walk to lead off this inning here. So that'll take us back up to top of the lineup here. All right, so sorry, there's a lot of movement going on here. So first pitch is a ball to Miller, and then it just hits off Little's glove, allows the runner to go to second there. So top of 5. That ball's a little high for ball 2. Top of 5, scores 0-0. Virginia has a runner on second, and they're at the top of their lineup. Number 1 hitter Miller up. Ettinger battle back there for a strike. Ettinger from the stretch comes set, delivers a pitch there. That's a good spot right there. It was just a little bit low, but I like that spot. That's a hard one not to go after. Good job by Miller there. So that takes the count to 3-1. Nobody out here. Runner on second for Virginia. Ettinger battles there. Throws, rips in another strike. Full count here. Dead ball. So that's going to be hit by pitch. So Miller wears one there. He'll go to first. Runner has to stay at second, of course. All right, so that's runners at first and second. And again, I believe we've got a – nope, he's not running. Little inside there. Ball gets by Little. Runners are going to advance from second to third. And we got Browning up here. All right, second and third. Nobody out. Browning to the plate. Good pitch by Ettinger. Short pop-up. Fielded by Howard. Nice play. Nice play there. I would have liked to have heard them talking to each other a little bit more. Nice play by Howard. He covered a lot of ground there to get that out. That's a big out. All right, so we got a timeout by Fuller here. He's going to the mound here. Brings his infield in to talk about what he wants to do. So you got second and third, 1 out. I heard him talking before about wanting the infield to be in here. So we're probably definitely looking at trying to hold, not let these runs score. So Infielders are going to have to field that ball up in the dirt, take a look at that runner at third, and then try and get the out at first would be my guess is what he's talking about doing. All right, so everybody goes back. So we got one out, top of the fifth, still scores 0-0. You got Ballinger on third, Miller on second, and Vega up to bat here to see if he can have a chance to really help himself out. Nice play there by Emerson. Ettinger zooms one right by the tower there. Vega ducks down just in time, and Emerson made a nice play here. So Ettinger from the stretch, pitch number 2, tries to throw a curveball, gets a little high there, so 2-0 count here. One down, 0-0. Virginia's got runners on first and second. Ettinger with the strike are going to be another pop-up to the first baseman. Gabe Howard makes the play for out number 2. Don't throw that, Gabe.
I don't think he ever was going to throw it, but a nice job by Gabe, not only catching the pop-up, but he ran towards the mound instead of, the youngster in you, my son included, would have probably thrown the ball, and that's just being an 8th grader and being mature about it.
Foul ball there. Ettinger doing a nice job of battling here. He's been a little not real consistent in the strike zone, but he's throwing strikes when he needs to throw some strikes. So good job by Ettinger. 2 outs here. We got the first baseman Struby up, who he's struck out twice so far. Little foul ball down the third baseline there for strike 2. So again, top of 5, no score. 2 outs here. Virginia has runners on second and third. They've threatened in almost every inning, but haven't been able to break through. So Ettinger battling here. He's ahead, so he's got some pass ball. Going to get the first run of the game in on a pass ball there. All right, 2 down. So counts 1 and 2 to Struby. That pass ball will get the first run of the game on the scoreboard for Virginia. The ball just a little bit high there as well for ball 2. Counts even, 2 and 2. I'd say the infield could play back a little bit here.
Right at you.
Yeah. Good pitch by Ettinger, and that foul ball came right at me. I barely flinched. Well, you can probably see me actually in the camera, so I can't lie, I guess.
If anybody's following the radar, we may have to close down, Coach.
Yeah, I know. There's a big rip down the third base line by Struby that goes foul into the neighbor's yard. I think that's Hercules on the other side of that fence. Don't nobody go chase that thing.
Yeah.
Counts 2 and 2, 2 outs. Runner on third for Virginia. Another foul ball. That could come anywhere in this tree.
Well, luckily, it's just on the other side of the pumpkin patch here. We do have a pumpkin patch in Bluffs.
I might take one of those home with me. Who lives there? Struby's hanging in there. Got some nice contact, ripping the ball down the line. Another one down the line. We're going to run out of balls.
Daxton.
If Coop could throw an off-speed pitch for a strike right here, it'd be real nice. Another pass ball, which will get another run in. That's a real good at bat by Struby right there. He's in there taking good pitches, making contact, and essentially him extending this at bat is what got that run in for him. Struby's ripped another one down the line.
Well, get this batter here and go to the bottom half and see what you can do.
Yeah.
All you can right now. Nothing to hang your head about.
Try and get him to chase a pitch here. Nice hit. Kirkpatrick with a great play over there to get that out. So really nice at-bat there by Struby. He extended that to allow another run to score and then puts the ball in play. So Virginia finally breaks out, scores 2 runs there in the top of the 5th. We'll come back for the bottom. Okay, here we go. We're back here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Virginia gets 2 runs across in the top of 5, and we're going to have our second baseman, Tucker Arnold, leading it off here. Vega still in the game. Arnold squares the bunt, pulls it back, takes ball 1. Bottom of 5. 2-0 Virginia. Arnold squaring the bunt again, pulls back, but that one's a called strike. So we're 1-1 here. Squares and offers at it and misses. So that's strike number 2 for Arnold here. Arnold walked his last time up, made it all the way to 3rd before the inning ended. Takes that pitch outside to even up the count 2-2. Vega from the windup here. That was a real nice looking pitch there. That's a tough one to take, Tucker.
Yeah, and I think if Blue had to do it all over again, I think it fooled everybody, really.
Yeah.
You could just tell by even his reaction. It was a good pitch.
Yeah.
Sometimes everybody misses them, and I think
for sure
Mr. Olson may have one to make up.
Yeah, we're starting to get here a little bit from so Arnold takes another pitch there for his second walk of the game to try and get something started here. I like hearing the dugout in here for the Cougars finally starting to rally a little bit, which is great to hear.
And if you're Vega, you just battle back. He looks frustrated up there, and I understand his frustration, but at this point he's in control, stay in control, and go from there. Don't let one miss unravel you.
So we got the DH, Camden Wingler, stepping in here. Swing and a miss. Arnold goes to second, and it looks like he slides safely under the tag for a stolen base. So Wingler here, who struck out his first time up, got a chance to get some momentum going here. Base hit. Might be able to score Arnold. Takes that pitch, for strike number 2. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. That'll be the first out of the inning. And we'll bring up Bangert, who struck out his last time up. Runner on second here, scores 2-0. Virginia. Bangert squares the bunt, pulls it back. Arnold going to third.
Nice job by Arnold. Arnold saw the third baseman creeping in, and he just took the bag. That's really all he did there. Nobody was covering the bag. Third baseman was way out in front.
That could prove to be a big thing right here.
Absolutely. Get back in this game. Chip away. Nice base running by Arnold.
Bangert squares around and offers at it. It misses, so that'll be strike 1. Counts 1-1 to Bangert. Bangert swinging on that outside corner here. He had a swing like that his last at bat where he wasn't sure he was wanting to swing at it or not. Get in there, buddy, and rip it one. All right, we got Arnold at third, 1 out, 2 strikes on Bangert. Strike 3 for out number 2. That'll bring up the 9-hitter. Right fielder Blaine Vortman, so we got 2 outs. He's taking a pitch, now he's ready to go. 2 outs here, runner on third, bottom of 5. Vega still throwing well for the Redbirds. Vortman swings at a high one there to take the count to 0-2. And from the windup, he hits another one to first base. Caught by the first baseman, Struby, for out number 3. All right, so Cougars started to threaten a little bit right there too, but we didn't get anything to happen. It's 2-0 after 5. All right, we're back here, top of 6. Virginia up 2-0. We got a few changes here. The lineup's going to stay the same for West Central, but we got a new pitcher on the mound. Hayden Johns will be on the mound. Ettinger goes to short, while Hance goes to center field. So number 22 starts off with a foul ball. That is, where are we at here? So we're at Thurman. So this is center fielder Thurman here. First pitch, foul ball. First strike. All right. Thurman has That's a little nubber down the line in the grass. Man, the grass really slows that down.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Thurman's third at-bat of the game. He struck out his first 2 times up. And he's down 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Nice little off-speed pitch there by Johns that Thurman was able to hold off on. There's another one he waves at and misses. So that's out number 1 in the inning.
Nice job by Hayden coming in, throwing strikes. Strikeout number 1, out 1. Top of 6, 2-0 Virginia.
So that brings in third baseman Rogie, and he swings at a real bad one. He was excited to get up there and get a rip at it. That's all right. We'll take that.
Absolutely. Sometimes you need a little help. Hayden got it there, so now come back and put it in there.
Second pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Another curveball that Rogie swings at and misses.
You know, I know that curveball finishes kind of way outside, but if you're looking at it from back here, it does look enticing. And he does it again.
Another good one right there. Nice scoop by the catcher Little there to make sure we field that for strikeout number 2. All right, so that'll bring up the shortstop Nethery here. So 2 outs here in the top of 6. Scores 2-0 Virginia. We've got it figured out that we can put the score up there, which is nice. So Johns with another curveball.
Speaking of putting the score up there, we got board member Matt Bangert over there running the scoreboard, plus another shout out for Matt as he helped get this field ready. Donated some of his time and labor and brought some dirt in. The field looks good, so want to thank him for doing that.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
I don't think it comes with anything extra, perks or anything, but other than that, you get an attaboy.
I'll pat you on the back after the game.
That's right, you get an attaboy.
All right, so that takes us up to a 3-0 count here. Johns is throwing a lot of those curveballs now. This guy's not biting as much. That'll be ball 4. So that's a 2-out walk. Those aren't good things all the time, but let's see if we can maybe take advantage of and still come out of this. So that'll be Nethery at first, which brings up Carwile here. He's going, strike 1. First pitch to Carwile is a strike. Nethery was going on the first pitch and stole second pretty easily without a throw. And then looks like I didn't see what happened because I just looked up, but it looks like he balked, which is going to take Nethery over to third. All right, so 1 strike to Carwile here. John's going for a pickoff play at third here. Nice catch over there by Kirkpatrick. That one gets by the catcher as well. He's going to come in for third run of the game. That's going to take the count to 1-1. So Virginia now leads 3-0. That curveball, a swing and a miss there. Johns has got that curveball working, especially if you got a hitter up there that's kind of anxious. So a couple of these guys have been willing to swing at it, but Nethery was not. He took them all.
Yeah, and that was really the difference because none of the pitches look any different.
Yeah.
You know, they were all in about the same location. None of them were strikes. So good job for Hayden. You know, when a guy was fishing for it, he went for it.
All right, counts even here. 2 outs. That's a curveball for a strike there, which was real nice. Nice job by Hayden with that off-speed curveball. So out number 3 is a strikeout. 3 strikeouts in that inning for Hayden Johns. Virginia puts another one on the board, scores 3-0 now as we go into bottom of the 6th.
Back at it here in Bluffs, bottom of the 6th, 3-0 Virginia, as we have the top of the order for West Central. Hance, Ettinger, and Howard. Ball 1. We're at that point in the game where we just need to get some base runners, whatever it takes at this point. We've struggled a little bit against Vega. He's done a nice job on the mound. Hance pops it up. It's coming down the line. Catcher on it. Nice play. Nice play by the catcher. I wish I had a camera where I could shift it over there. You may have caught it right on the edge, but what a play. Cooper Ettinger at the plate, 1 out here, 3-0 Virginia. Right on that one was Cooper. One strike on Ettinger. He swings, pops it straight up. Catcher on it again. He's got it. Give me a name on that catcher.
That's Miller.
Miller.
Yep.
Doing a heck of a job back there. Not only on these last 2 plays, but you haven't noticed a lot of balls getting to the backstop on him. Doing a heck of a job. 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th. That'll bring in Howard. Swings through that one.
Howard walked his last time up, but like every other base runner we've had, got stranded. There we are here. So 3-0. The Virginia Redbirds. Here in the bottom of the 6th, we got 2 outs. Counts 1-1 to Gabe Howard. Vega still throwing really well. That's just a bit up. Gabe looking to get something going here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Just a bit outside there. Work this count to a 3-ball count.
Good position to be in here for Howard. His pitch right here. And he's going to walk.
All right, so Howard's at first. We got Kirkpatrick coming up here. He struck out twice today. Some nice. He's gotten plenty of rips in today. He just hadn't made any contact yet, but plenty of rips. Vega from the stretch. And Howard's going to steal second easily. You guys got blinding speed out there.
Gets that from his dad, right?
I think so, yeah.
He'll tell you so.
So that's 2 strikes on Kirkpatrick.
One good swing here from Kirkpatrick. We get on the board here.
Just a bit outside from Vega. All right, Vega from the stretch. Off-speed pitch in there. Taken by Kirkpatrick. That takes the count to 2-2. So we're 3-0 here in the bottom of 6. Counts 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. West Central has Gabe Howard on second. And strike 3 for the 3rd out of the inning. All right, here we are. We're back for the top of the 7th. Virginia is leading 3-0. We got another new pitcher in for West Central. It'll be Gabe Howard coming in to throw this last inning for West Central. Johns goes back to left field. Bangert goes from left to first. And here we go. So it'll be up to Howard to shut out Virginia here and then be able to go rattle the bat. So leading it off for Virginia in the top of the 7th is the 9-hitter, Mr. Ballinger. First pitch is a little inside for ball 1. Ballinger's been on base twice today. Strike one there. Swing and a miss. Double zero up there on the mound, bringing the heat. Ball number 2. Who are some famous double zeros?
Oh, man.
Like
baseball?
Any number, really. Olden Polonies, I think. Was he a double zero?
Robert Parrish.
There you go. That's probably the most famous. Not a lot of zeros in baseball in the big leagues.
Ricky Vaughn? No, he was 99.
He had 99, yeah. He is 99. Robert Parrish is probably the most famous. All right, 3 balls, 1 strike here. That ball's outside. So Ballinger will reach base for the 3rd time today. And then we'll go back to the top of the lineup. So this is Miller. Ooh. I don't know if Ben got lucky or made a great play right there.
We're going to say made a great play. If I would get on the cameras here, I'd show you. I apologize. It's first game stuff. Not getting the cameras moved.
All right, Howard comes to the stretch here. Just a bit inside, squirts away from the catcher. Runner's going to advance here. So Ballinger advances to second as it gets passed ball by the catcher there. 1-1 count here. Howard from the stretch. Comes set. Ball 2. I was never a pitcher in my life, so I don't claim to know much about it. But it seems like Gabe doesn't pick up the mitt, doesn't even look at the mitt until he's already on his way to the mound. Like he's looking back, and he's going to start his whole thing, and then he finds it, which I don't know. Little with the throw down to second there.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things. I guess whatever works for you, we'll fix it if you can't throw strikes, I guess. But at this point, not hearing much from Coach Fuller.
Yeah.
I imagine this is something he's used to doing quite often.
Yeah. All right, counts 2-1. That one squirts away from Little again, too, so we'll advance to third. Nobody out. Counts 3-1 to Miller. Nobody out here, top of 7. 3-0 Virginia. Howard staying from the stretch here. And a pick off move to third. Back safely. All right. We need some strikes from Gabe and some plays from the defense. And that's a wild pitch that Ballinger's going to score on. And the runner's going to look at going to second. Good hustle by Miller there. That's ball 4, and he sprinted all the way down to first and rounded it just in case something was going down. All right, so that makes it 4-0 Virginia. Nobody out here, runner on first. Browning steps into the box. He walked his first time up, got on an air his second time up, and popped up to the first baseman his third time up. Just a little outside. Little has a little bit of trouble with the exchange, and no throw as Miller swipes second base. All right. Howard still in the stretch to Browning. Delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 count. I think if Howard he throws hard enough, he just gets it around the plate, I think he'll be pretty successful. Ground ball, kind of a squibber in the grass. Kirkpatrick bobbles it at first. They're going to make a play at home. Gets by the catcher there, which means the guy, Browning, is going to go from second as it gets past the catcher. So that's going to make it 5-0 Virginia. On an error. So Miller scores 5-0. Browning will take second on the overthrow. That'll bring up the pitcher, Vega, who's thrown a really good game today. He struck out, walk, and flied out to first, Vega has so far. And he's going to take that one right in the backside to get on base again. All right, so we're going to have a courtesy runner for Vega. So that's going to be runners at first and second with nobody out here. And Struby is going to come up to bat here. He's the one in the fifth that fouled off about 6 or 7 balls that kept the bat alive and allowed them, I think, to get there, end up getting their second run out of that. Ben was creeping in over there to get a pickoff play maybe. First pitch, swinging by Struby, fouls it straight back. All right, so Struby struck out twice and grounded out to third. Runners on first and second, 5-0. Howard from the stretch. Good pick there by Little. Counts 1-1. Starting to get a little bit of rain here. That was a weird pickoff play. He spun around to get him and then threw it to the second baseman playing second base. Second base pickoff plays are tough. It's a weird motion. That one's just a bit inside and gets by the catcher. So now the runners will advance to second and third there. All right, Howard from the stretch counts 3-1. Just a little check here to the third baseman. Ground ball to the third baseman here. Kirkpatrick fields it, throws it to first. Gets by Banger. 1 run will score. Browning scores from third. Safe at first. Runners at first. And oh, boy. I'm caught up everywhere here. All right, we got timeout from Fuller. All right, so 6-0 now. In the top of the 7th, and we're going to have some changes here. Number 30 for West Central walks out. And it looks like he's going to enter the game on the mound. So we're going to have a new pitcher here in for Howard. It is going to be Daxton Littig. So he's going to get some warm-up pitches here. We'll take a little bit of a break while he warms up and come right back. Okay, we're back here. Littig, sixth grader, enters the game. Inherits runners on first and third with nobody out. He'll be facing the center fielder Thurman here. I believe the score is 6-0, right?
I believe you are right. Nice pitch by Littig.
Strike one, runner steals second, throw down to second, gets by the second baseman, and the runner from third will score. So that's going to make it 7-0. All right, 7-0, first pitch strike.
Well, you know, it's again, we're young. I don't know much about. Go ahead.
Nice hit there by Thurman. Fielded by the right fielder. And we seem like we're just a little bit out of it right now. Like, I mean, that ball got by the first baseman. Well, I mean, it was a base hit. Nice hit by Thurman, but we're not really moving a whole lot. So now we got a courtesy runner. All right, so I can't keep track of all the courtesy runners at this point. I'm doing a terrible job. I don't know who's in and who's out.
We're basketball
for Virginia.
guys. Is there any baseball guys that can call a baseball game?
Yeah, who we got around here? All right, so this is Rogie stepping in here. Another base hit in the exact same spot. Yeah, there we go. Nice play by Vortman. He fields it clean and is able to get the force out at second. Ettinger's there covering. So nice throw there.
And I apologize. I've been behind on these cameras all day trying to battle the rain and everything else. But we'll be better in game two, if there is a game two, if we don't get fired after this one.
Yeah, no kidding.
For all 9 of you watching at home, I promise to be better.
It's 7. So there's a wild pitch by Littig. That advances the runner to second. My book's all messed up now. I don't even know where I'm at. I can't. So I know we got one out. Just a little inside there.
As I was going to say, I don't know much about the Virginia team, and really, you know, they look like they got the numbers. But as far as West Central, you know, you're relying on a lot of younger kids to fill the gaps, and sometimes you see our catcher being a sixth grader, our pitcher right now a sixth grader, our third baseman a sixth grader, our right fielder a sixth grader. So we'll be better. I know Coach will work on that.
Yeah.
He's already talking about, we'll talk about that in practice. I hear him saying what needs to be said.
Make the play, Coop. Ettinger with the play there. Chance for a double play. That's all right. Great play by Ettinger in the hole to make that play. Arnold got to second maybe just a tad late. Tried for the double play at second, but good job by Vortman backing up that throw to not allow the runner to advance to third. So it looks like we've got a different hitter coming up for, and I think it says Van Meter on the back of his helmet. He makes it easier, unless that's the name of the helmet. Nope, it's Logan Van Meter. Stepping in. So we got 2 outs now. Runners on second. First pitch to Van Meter's a strike. Second pitch to Van Meter's a strike.
Nice job by Daxton Liddick coming in here. He gave up a couple hits there, but he's throwing strikes, and that's what you ask a youngster to do. Come in, throw strikes, we'll figure the rest out.
Virginia's up 7-0, 2 outs here. Going to advance to third. One thing that he's got to do right there is, even though that was a pass or a wild pitch there, but he stood and watched. So he's got to start heading towards the plate in case that runner decides to go. Nice swing there by Van Meter. Foul ball down the third baseline. So that makes it count, it's 2-1. All right, runner on third here for Virginia. It's top of 7. Virginia put some more runs on the board here in this inning. 7-0, 2 outs. Counts 2-2 here. Oh, it's 8-0. Yeah. All right, Van Meter's worked the count to 3-2 here with 2 outs. See if Liddy can come back here and get a strike. Nice pitch, strike 3 to end the inning.
Nice job by Liddy coming in, like I said, throwing strikes, and Virginia doing a nice job putting the ball in play. But again, as a youngster, come in, throw strikes, and let your defense go to work.
All right, we're going to come back for the bottom of the 7th. Virginia leads 8-0.
Bottom of the 7th here, we do have a change. Coach Liddick will fill you in on new pitcher and catcher. They just kind of swap positions, right? Anybody else?
So, yeah, it looks like Vega, who threw a great game so far, he's behind the plate now, and then Miller, who was catching him the entire game, is now on the mound. Hayden comes in. First pitch swinging, ground ball back to the pitcher, Miller, for the first out. So that'll be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. For 1 out. So that'll bring in Tucker Arnold. I put that in the wrong spot. Tucker Arnold here. First pitch taken is a strike. All right, so that's a ball to Arnold. Counts 1-1. Again, we're bottom of the 7th. It's 8-0 Virginia. Got Miller on the mound. Ball outside there. With this left-handed hitter up, I can't see anything. The umpire just won't get out of my way. There's strike 2 to Arnold. Counts 2-2 here. Oh, Arnold wears one to get a base runner here.
Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. It looks like Thomas that's going to come into the game for, was that Camden spot?
Yes, that's in the DH spot, Camden Wingler. So number 44, Thomas. 2 lefties back-to-back here. Strike 1 to him, swing and a miss.
I watched Thomas in a couple of batting practices. He looked like he could swing the bat. Batting cage and real things, a little different, but
Yeah,
looks
sure.
like he knows how to handle it.
Rain starting to come down a little bit here. Arnold steals second base with a really late, weird-looking slide, but that's okay.
We'll work on that in practice
Yeah.
too.
Come on, Jamie, what are you doing? Teach him how to slide, would you? All right, so Arnold goes to second here. Thomas 1-1 count. Hopefully we can get this game finished here before rain starts to break away too bad.
Yeah, if it starts to break away, unfortunately, we take cameras down.
Yeah, we do. Sorry, everybody. If all of a sudden the feed goes out, you know what it is if it's raining bad. If anybody wants to donate to the Cougar Boosters extra money for waterproof cameras, you can do that.
That's right.
Oh, Thomas did a good job of holding up there on that one. Waiting for his pitch. He's had 2 good cuts here. Hopefully he gets something in here that that ball squirts away a little bit. Arnold's going to take third here. Thomas has worked it to a full count here, 3-2 and 1 out. We got a chance here to maybe get a run on the board here. Thomas that's a good cut right there. But that'll be a strikeout for Thomas. Out number 2, which that will bring the last pitcher of record for West Central, Daxton Littig, up to the plate for his first at bat. 2 outs now. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Nothing to lose here, 30. Might as well just go in there and take some rips, man.
Absolutely.
Get started early. A little bit late for strike 2. All right. 2 outs, 2 strikes here on Littig. Strike 3, that'll be it. That is the ball game, folks. So that'll be an 8-0 victory for Virginia. And that will be the first game of the week for the Cougars. But nice job by both teams and coaches here today. Coach?
Post game will be quick. Rain's coming. We play 3 more games this week. So we play again on Wednesday, and that is – where is that?
It's in Bluffs.
It is in Bluffs. We play Thursday in New Berlin.
Yep.
And Friday again here in Bluffs. So we'll try we'll keep you posted on if we're going to be back here or not. We will probably at some point, but I don't know. I'm not committing to anything right now.
Keep an eye on the West Central Cougars Facebook page, the Winchester Facebook page. That's where usually we'll let you know if we're going to be broadcasting there. So
absolutely. Well, we're going to pick up some equipment. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on possibly Wednesday.
All right. Bye.